the recent game, but you guys were able to put it off tonight. What is different maker today? What is emphasized on both ends, particularly in the final quarter?
Well, just to get great looks and limit them from getting to the rim. And then Steph was magical, of course, with his shot making, and our defense was very solid in that fourth quarter, and we had to build on that and look to build another win streak because we desperately need it.
Everybody knows Captain Klay never shot with any hesitation, and you did a great tonight. So how were you, and you always show some patience tonight, so how were you able to fine-tuning your shooting touch during the game, and how do you feel where you are right now?
I feel really good. I just decided to relax. I had a few bad games shooting the ball, so I decided, look, let's relax and have fun. Don't worry about made or missed shots. Just play your hardest on both ends. It'll all work out. It's such a long season. There's no need to get discouraged. It's just about staying the course and having fun while doing that.
Obviously, you guys set a great tone for the new year. What are some other puzzle pieces that you think this team needs in order to push into a higher standing in this league?
We need our guy Draymond back, obviously, but we're going to hold it down until he gets back. And other than that, we just got to stay strong and try and win as many home games as we can and take the same mojo on the road. But we got a lot of great basketball ahead of us. I truly believe that.
You got a lot of trust from China. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you. Love y'all.
Klay, just maybe it sounds kind of obvious, but how much needed was this win tonight for you guys?
Yeah, I needed that. We needed that bad because the last two games were just three-game losing streak. Yeah, it wasn't fun. So that was a really important win for us.
What did you kind of like about how you guys won this game?
I liked that Steph bailed us out there when we were up 40, hit that step back. That was ridiculous. And I liked that there was a balanced scoring effort. I mean, seeing all 5 starters in double digits is always a good sign. And I also liked the shots we took. We shot a very efficient percentage, so our defense, we stuck to the game plan very well. And those are the things I liked.
You dunked. How'd that feel?
That felt amazing. I will never take for granted dunking a basketball. Period. It doesn't even have to be in the NBA. It could just be in the driveway. So that felt really good. Felt really good. Can't relate, Raymond.
How many times have you dunked since you've been back, man?
Shoot, I have a few. I don't dunk with as much frequency as I used to, but there's just things you have to accept as an athlete. And sometimes as time goes on, you might not have the same bounce you once did, but you just got to learn how to still be an effective player, and I'm still doing that. And, yeah, it felt great. I've had a fair share of dunks, though. I remember dunking on 2 people when I came back, so I counted for something.
Yeah. When you guys came back from Denver, I know there was a lot of talk about, okay, we're home now, let's try and straighten ourselves out. Then you lose the first 2. So, yeah, to get this win, obviously, is huge. You think it can be sort of a momentum kickstart for you guys?
Absolutely. We're very much looking forward to the Denver game. They've had our number the last 2 outings, so it's going to be nice to see a great team and try and change that outcome. And I know we're all eager to get to that game and build a win streak here.
How frustrating is it just to see Gary go down again with that hamstring? And have you gotten a chance to chat with him in the training room?
I haven't spoken to him yet, but it's very frustrating because we know how much Gary means to this team and how great of a player he really is. He's a champ. I mean, he was a very important part of that team and still is. And he just relieves so much pressure from us as far as guarding. He's such a great on-ball defender and finisher at the rim. I'm going to miss him, but we want him to be healthy when it matters most.
Steve kind of had a long quote last game, post-game, just about it was like the collective grit of the team, but everyone kind of needed to row in one direction. You know, How do you feel this team's kind of chemistry is in general, vibe, and as you guys kind of wade through this at 16 and 17?
I think we have great potential, and I think we're going to hit another level. We've had different lineups, but I know we have the ability to get to another place of being really good. So it's just about staying the course and having the right mindset going into each game. And I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited for this homestand. I'm excited I played better tonight. And I look forward to building on it.
You mentioned playing better. What was the difference tonight? I know in your last game against Dallas, I think it was 1 of 11 from the field. Tonight,
it's not very good.
Much better. How do you think, why the difference tonight versus the last game?
I think just being patient, not getting too down on myself when I got 3 early fouls, and just staying patient throughout the game. I think I only had 2 shot attempts in the first half, so the ball's eventually going to find me. And just look forward to playing with that confidence for the rest of the season and realizing that I can be a threat, just pulling other defenders away and making shots, obviously, but getting guys open and making great plays.
What's foul trouble like for you? It seems pretty rare in your career when you kind of sink into some foul trouble.
Yeah, it's just some boneheaded plays by myself, and can't be doing that to myself. I want to have a good night out there. So, yeah, I mean, that was very uncharacteristic of me.
Steve was saying before the game that you're a perfectionist, and that sometimes you get down on yourself when you're not as good as you want to be. How do you find that balance between understanding that perfection is not really reasonable, and at the same time staying positive about what you can do even when things are going bad?
Well, Steve and I had actually a great conversation yesterday, and that helped me relax a lot. Sometimes I forget just how successful and how lucky I've been to be a part of championship teams and all-star games and gold medals. And when you want to get back to that level so badly, you can kind of get in your own way. And rather than forcing it, we had a conversation about just enjoying this last chapter of my career and how lucky I truly am to still be playing this game and doing it at a high level and being a better mentor for these young guys, leading by example, and having my energy right every game. And he helped me realize when I do have negative energy, how that affects the team in a poor manner. So we had a great conversation. That just helped me change my whole mindset and forget about shooting splits or points per game or all-star games, and just to enjoy being in this Warriors uniform and appreciate what we built, because it's such a rare opportunity for any professional athlete to be a part of so much success, and to try and pass that torch to the younger guys and keep this thing going. Nice. Oh, there you go. Problem. Look at that. Sorry, bro.
This one tonight, what did you see as the difference in the second half for the Warriors?
I think there was a big portion of our timely turnovers that led to some big-time runs for them. We had it at 6 a few times. We turned it over. They came up with a lot of those 50-50 hustle plays, shots at the end of the shot clock. But again, our guys' will and their fight to stay poised down the stretch, I was very proud of, but you have to give Golden State a ton of credit for how hard they played, and they have an elite shot maker and Hall of Fame player, and Steph Curry, and that's what we got.
Yeah, you touched on it a little bit there, but turnovers can have different impact against different teams. But against this team, how much can they really impact the outcome?
Well, it energized them. It went from a 6 to a 9 quickly, and I think those are things that we have to be smarter and better for. But again, to their credit, they did turn us over at the most inopportune time for us, but it fueled their break, allowed the crowd to get into the game a little bit more. But our guys kept a level of poise that we continue to ask them to do as we grow and move forward with this. And but you got to give Golden State a ton of credit for the way in which they played.
When you look at the shots tonight, did you like the look your group was getting? And you know, obviously they can make shooting disparity, you know, look a lot different.
Yeah, you know, I think we got a lot of great looks. Our guys stepped into their shots with confidence, which is what we want them to continue to do. I thought we did a fantastic job getting to the basket, you know, and there were a lot of hands, and we just have to learn how to play through and not worry about whether we get the call or not. We just have to continue to play through, but I love the way in which we attack the basket.
You know, when you look at Franz and Paolo, it seems like every night they're having a big night or strong performances over this stretch. You know, how much do you continue to be impressed by the way that they impact the game regardless of whether or not shots are going in?
I'll keep saying it. That's why they are both all-stars to me. They are trying to make those around them better. They show up the right way, trying to play the right way each and every single night, knowing that the defenses are tilted towards them, and they continue to play, trying to make their teammates better as well. And then they're playing as hard as they can on both ends, which is what we've asked each individual on this team to do.
And then when you look at tomorrow night's matchup, you know, just how much is another opportunity for your group to continue to grow as you prepare for the Kings?
No, Dan, it's a great opportunity, and this is a great team that we just played tonight to be able to use the same formula. They have a lot of the same things going with them: the speed, the pace of the game, the offensive rebounding, the three-point shooting. All of those things are lessons we can take from tonight to have to be able to carry over for tomorrow.
Thanks, Jamal.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.